Hey guys, Bacon Bits here, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about some sniping tactics. This video here is a bunch of clips which I just put together from playing a few hours on Battlefield Bad Company 2. And so this first clip here is kind of the generic part of sniping. It's trying to keep the enemies away from the objective, letting your teammates know where they are. Like if you saw earlier, an enemy was trying to get onto that mounted rocket launcher. Oh, and he's right there again. And I'm preventing him from doing that so they can't destroy any of our team's tanks or try and take out where a whole bunch of our teammates are pinned up. And there you see I'm just spotting the enemies. I am preventing, or I'm letting my team know where the enemy's at. And I'm basically preventing them from being able to hide because my teammates will know where they are, they'll be easy to take out, and I'm helping them being able to push to that bomb site. So you always, this is another little trick here, is that if you hit marker the enemy like I did, you could take out your pistol and try to snipe the guy with the pistol, because if you hit marker him, he'll just be like a one shot away. So taking out your pistol and just hitting him there with that is a really good technique. It's good for all games, Call of Duty, Halo even, if you use sniper and then just switch to your Magnum or something. And this is another technique here which I like to do, where I'm up at a vantage point but I don't have such a good view, so what I do is I destroy some of the trees so I'm able to see the enemy team a little bit better. And here later on in that game I'm showing you guys how to do a little bit more long range sniping, because you don't, like most players I would assume from Call of Duty and even some people in Battlefield, they like to run up to the enemy team and do all of those fairy spins, YY, trying to throwing knife across the map, which, I mean, if you're messing around with friends, I suppose that's mostly okay, unless you're hurting your teammates, or I suppose you're hurting your team all around for how the score is. That's fine if you don't mess up your team, then you can do it, but if you're messing up your team, I wouldn't do it. And most people don't really know how to long range snipe pretty well, so you should really practice sniping at longer ranges. And you also have to learn how to be quick. Like if you see this clip right here, I was a little bit slow getting on target, and we both end up picking each other off just because of bullet travel time. Here, what I'm trying to do also is I am covering the objective, so I'm letting my teammates know where all of the enemies are at. I'm putting shots into the enemy team, and even though I don't kill some of the guys and I'm just getting hit markers, that allows my teammates only have to put in like a bullet or two to be able to take them out, which honestly helps out a lot, especially in games like Battlefield where it takes a few more shots to kill than what it does in like Call of Duty. And it can even be helpful in Call of Duty, but it's much more helpful in Battlefield games. And right here I'm showing where quick scoping can be somewhat helpful, so I take a nice little quick shot there. I suppose it was more of a drag scope, I guess, but sometimes you will need to be a little bit more quick with some of your shots, but for the most part you really want to stay long range shots, just like how I'm doing here. Is I'm just, I see the enemies trying to snipe people from there, so I'm basically putting shots down there, basically to deny that spot from them. Even though I'm not hitting the enemies, they know that if they poke their head up, I will probably get a hit on them, and so they are trying to stay away. And here I'm also playing the objective, which is something which no snipers do. So I take out that enemy there, and I go for the defuse. I see him get up there, and I could have tried to have taken him out, but I realized that defending the bomb was more important than killing the enemy, so I tried to stay as inconspicuous as possible. And here is destroying tank with C4. I mean, use what you have to your advantage. I have C4, I could have used that to destroy trees, but that tank was a bigger threat. It was in the middle of our base, so I take that C4, strap it all over the tank, destroy it. And so here is another part where I take out my pistol to get into close ranges, which is something which you rarely see, mostly in Call of Duty, because they try and go in and do their little fairy spins, try and get those quick scopes, where it's probably better just to take out your pistol get a nice shot off. And here, this next clip here is showing how useful vehicles can be. You can basically prevent them from getting close to the bomb sites. And then I ran out of ammo earlier, so since I'm out of ammo, I don't really want to suicide. I still want to be a little bit more useful to my team. With this life, I go and plant the bomb. And playing the recon kit in general, you can't be afraid of playing the objective. You have to really run out there, do everything that you can. And here I'm throwing down some motion sensors to help out my teammates, let them know if enemies are coming to the bomb, and it'll also help me defend it a little bit better. I'm just throwing C4 to prevent them in case they try and run up, but got blown up by a rocket. So here I'm just making sure that nothing's happening to the bomb while defending it with my pistol, which is pretty good if I do say so myself. And this here is containing the enemy. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to contain them within their spawn so that they can't get out and flank our team and take them out. Because here they're trying to move down the right flank spot, but I really don't want them to do that. So I'm just trying to put as many shots down range. I'm trying to spot them. See right there, you also have to lead your shots a little bit in Battlefield. So I was just letting him walk right into my shot, and then shot right when the time was right, got the kill. Here I'm still letting my teammates know where the enemy is at, even though I'm not hitting them. And yeah, you just have to try and play around like this. I hope that you all enjoyed this video of Sniper Tactics, and I may put out another one of these sometime soon, so thank you.